Here they are. Canara feeds it off. Gets it over to Canning. Has the player on the inside. Gives it to Crimhand, and Crimhand kicks the goal. Push.
He worked his body really well. I call that a mark. What about you, mate?
I'm with you. Grease.
He's only about 4'7" tall, and he used his body perfectly.
Hey, Poddy.
Yeah, mate.
I've been thinking about giving this podcast room a bit of a touch-up, but just have not found the time. I'm thinking about painting these walls up when we get the camera going, but I don't have time to paint at all.
Well, mate, I have the man for you. He's a wizard with a paintbrush, and that's Gus's Painting. For any of your painting needs, make sure we just give Gus a call on 0400 184 065. As I said, a wizard with a paintbrush. He'll get the job done.
Buddy, I think I have to do that then. Hey everyone, I've got something here for you. If you would like to spruce up your house, head over to DV Painting for a free quote from dull to dazzling. Contact Darren on 0439 106 879. That's DV Painting. Breathe new life into your space.
Oh, cramping everywhere. Oh. Oh. I've drank like one bottle of water today, so I'm hungry. Oh, that hurt. That wasn't good.
I think that's the way to start it.
Yeah.
Righto, we're back.
Oh, gee, that was a painful way to come back.
Poddy's cramped before he's not even moving.
I was sitting on a chair and I'm actually cramped up, just moving my t-shirt and fixing my shorts up. That's how long it's been. Yeah. I haven't sat in the chair for that long to do a pod.
Chair's rusty.
Chair's rusty. And, it's not good. The rib, you know, have you ever had a rib cramp? No, maybe it's just an old man thing. I don't know what it is, but that was very unenjoyable.
All right. Righto, we're back with a bang.
Yeah, we're back and I can't wait to see that. Yeah. It's going to be a great way to start.
Oh.
It has been a while though.
It has. Feels like a long time.
Yeah. It's probably been a month at least, I reckon.
Yeah, we did one just after footy trip, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's a month and a bit.
Yeah. So the weeks go so quick, and we've said it even when we were doing the week one a week. We said it like it is hard to find time. You get to this end of the year, and then I decided stupidly to play cricket again, like I said the other time, and that hasn't gone too well for me. But then I'm trying to train for that. We've got preseason started, so yeah, not many excuses, but it's been bloody busy, so it has been hard to get the pods in, but. Like we said, and I put on the Instagram, we'll make sure we bust our button out the next kind of couple of weeks. It'll be good to get a few reps in and leading up to Christmas and get a bit of interaction with obviously all the really loyal listeners too. That are really
the regulars will be here. That's right.
So it'd be good to kind of get back into it for a few weeks, and then obviously we'll have a bit of a Christmas break, and then next year, like we've spoken about it. We're just probably going to do it. We've got some ideas that we want to kind of make the pod bigger and better next year, and I don't know about you. But I knew we were going okay. Like, I knew the pod was going all right and stuff like that, but I probably didn't realise how well we're going. Like, we got the results today.
Yeah, got the Spotify wrap today. We were 174th at one stage.
174. Like,
in Australia.
And you hear, and there's been jokes and stuff going around. Every man and his dog's doing a pod these days.
Yeah.
And we're one of those man and his dogs.
Yeah.
But to get to 174, like, I don't know how many podcasts there are.
Oh, there'd be a few out of the whole country.
It'd be over 1,000.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Like, be a couple of thousand. We got to 174. So, again, we don't get to that without people that are... we 100% don't get there unless we've got people listening and people sharing it. So, again, we probably know the next couple of apps will be kind of people will start listening again a little bit, and then we'll go on another Christmas break. But, yeah, next year we'll try to really ramp it up and get more people. We've picked up some really good recruits footy-wise, which we'll talk about, which we'll get on the pod. We've got some really interesting people that we really should... try to reach out to and have a chat to. The bloke who played for Hayfield, that's the wildlife guy who's actually
and he's won a TikTok award, didn't he?
TikTok award, and he's a legend. Like, he's actually, and he's the kind of guy you could say, hey, we're just doing pod in a lounge room. Do you want to come and do it? And he'll probably say yes. Like, he actually come and played when we played twos, and this is probably gone 4 or 5 years ago. We're lower numbers. Josh Neal is his name. Neal, Neal. I think he's saying Neal. He actually come and chuck the Gormy jumper on for us because we're low in numbers, and he ran around for us. He's actually a really good fella. So he's someone that I'd love to get on just to hear his story and that too, because him and his daughter seem to be killing it, doing their thing. So we've got interesting people which we know that they should just get on here and have a bit of fun with it and make it bigger and better. But yeah, it was kind of interesting today to get those. And do you have the other ones there? Do you have?
I can get them up. Yeah, we were like
we hadn't talked. We had
95% more searched up or something than other podcasts as well.
The actual things were actually pretty, like, they weren't just in the 20%. Like we were in top 95% for things and stuff.
Yeah.
So I did have it. Because I saved it today because I did share it on Facebook as well for people that follow it. But so one here, 2025 most shared show. You received more shares than 95% of other shows.
It's in the top 5%.
Yeah, top 5% of people sharing the show. So that's pretty high. That's massive.
That's good.
The other one, 2025 talked about show. You received more comments than 97% of other shows.
Top 3.
Top 3%. And then a 2025 instant hit show. Your debut season was more popular than 96% of other new shows. So I think we're on the right track.
Yeah.
I actually, and then you said we're 174. So that was our top spot in the charts in the country. With 226 kind of top fans, people that.
Yeah.
So again, for two guys sitting in your lounge room on the mics with obviously doing what we do, and it started talking. It was about Gormy.
Yeah.
But we've obviously been we've obviously ventured off a little bit and stuff, especially now. We've got a little bit to talk about, but not a lot.
Yeah.
But for what we're doing, I think we've gone all right. So maybe we can quit our jobs.
Well, we probably could.
If we've done that just by doing what we're doing now, imagine if we actually put more time and effort into
Bloody
it.
oath. 83,000 minutes of listening we've got.
That's a lot.
1.3k hours, 58 days of listening, 8 weeks of listening, and 1 month of listening.
Yeah, there you go. So
it's pretty good.
There's people out there that actually listen to us.
Yeah.
So again, I think we owe it to ourselves to maybe just put that little bit extra time and effort into it next year. Again, finding the time's the hard part, but if we can, we keep spreading this bigger and better, and we'll be millionaires before we know it. And we said that in the first step.
Yeah, we did.
The reason we're starting is
we're coming slowly.
Slowly but surely. But I think that's it. It puts a little bit of pep in your step, I suppose, those kind of figures, because you kind of don't know how you're going. We've both got the app that shows who, like, the listening hours, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So we knew things were going all right, but you don't know how to compare yourself because you've got the big dogs like Dan does footy and stuff, and
Joe Rogan.
Yeah. You look at those and they're out. Imagine the hours and stuff they've got. Like, it must be just crazy.
Yeah.
But so you kind of look at our little pod and you go like, I wonder how good we're going. But obviously,
we'll take it.
Yeah, 100% we'll take it. I've actually got to find out from my sister. I wonder if my sister does one too, and I reckon we must be beating her. So,
yeah.
She's probably in the top 100 or something. But I hope she's 175.
Yeah, we'll just spun up her.
But
top
again,
countries.
Yeah, where are we at?
We're Australia number 1, US number 2.
US number
pretty
2.
Big over there.
Yeah. We're only going to get bigger. We
Yeah,
tried
exactly.
We'll
I know. Wait till we start talking about American stuff.
Yeah.
New Zealand number 3.
Yeah, right.
Just our cousins down there.
Yes, yeah.
Number 4, Indonesia, and number 5, Philippines.
Yeah, so Indonesia and Philippines. I don't know who's listening to us over there, but whoever it is, thank you. Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yeah, nice and right around the world. So, again, we'll keep pushing along. Like I said, we'll do a couple more apps coming up to the end of this year, and then and I said before, anyone, and we probably haven't had a lot of interaction with listeners. Like we've tried to. It's probably a couple of things I've tried to get some more interaction with. But yeah, if you are listening, send us some comments on our either Instagram or on the Spotify stuff. And what do you want to see us do next year?
Yeah.
Like, is there some stupid shit? Is there good stuff?
We'll do some like challenges and make a video out of it.
Yeah, some videos and some challenges.
YouTube,
challenges out of that. Is there people locally you think we should talk to that that you think would be really interesting and stuff like that? So we're more than willing to do it. The pod room's not far off. You were telling me the pod room's
it's almost there.
Yeah, it's almost there. So
just got a matter of switch over.
So maybe even by the time we'll do a couple of episodes here, and then by next year we might even be in the new pod room.
Yeah.
So like I said, for what we're doing, I think we just keep going, and get bigger and better. So going into preseason this year, or you got something else?
Yeah, just quickly, we're the number 1 show for 226 supporters.
So what does that mean?
It was their number 1 podcasting show.
Yeah, right.
And we're in the top 5 for 441 and top 10 for 510. But 226, their number 1 show was
number
us.
Number 1 show.
Yeah.
There you go. So that must be the top fans, is it? Because that was the number there. So 226, their top show. I actually did get a message, Brooke. Gus's missus, Brooke, she sent me a message today, so I think we were her top 1.
Oh, yeah.
And then my nephew, Tyler, I think we were in his top or something like that. And even Wanger's new
recruit.
Wangers,
he put a comment on your thing.
On the thing too, so he's been listening. So, and I know there's people at the footy club that constantly listen as well. So 226 people that we're their number 1 thing to listen to. Our stupid voices listening to these.
Good effort.
Yeah, good effort, 100%. So again, thank you, but we'll get bigger and better, and But we'll keep it as personal as we can and keep talking about people we know and keep people interacting as well. So, so you want to go pre-season?
Yeah, pre-season's been hard.
Yeah,
it's been good
solid.
though.
Yeah, it has been good. I actually had a little tweak in the hammy on Monday night. Yeah. So I got through the warm-up and I'm like, it just didn't feel right. But last night was solid. Last night was hard. Last night. But the running's been ramping up. Yeah. But I got to admit, like, I'm feeling better. Like, I'm not running rings around anybody. I never have and never will. But I can genuinely feel the difference. And I'm really excited. This sounds ridiculous, me saying it, but I'm actually excited to do a 2K in the last session and just see what my time was. Like, Brody and I had done a couple, and I knew I was just in like 10 minutes, 20 or something like that, and we ran a couple, me and Brody were doing them, and we kind of know we're just ticking the legs over before pre-season started, and then I think got 9:30 or something in me in the footy one, like the one we did, which again isn't flying. Like, people are like, no, that's slow, but I'm not a fast runner, and my young fella Brody actually beat me by a little bit.
He was letting you know, wasn't he?
Yeah, about 20 15 seconds, I think he beat me by. I think I was 9:45 or something. He was 9:30 or something like that. He hasn't missed a night though. Brody hasn't missed a night. He actually missed last night. It was a bit hot for him last night. Yeah. He's only 11 years old, so I thought I'd give him a night off, but he's been good. But the whole pre-season with Jack, so Jack from Run Rogue, has done the whole running program, and as a coach, obviously for dunks, it's really good to have someone like that on board because, I know when I coached, I googled a lot of stuff and that, like I googled things and tried to find out what we should do running wise. But when you actually have someone who that's their business, that's what they do, it's gonna be really cool to see the 2K at the end and see everyone hopefully knocking off 30 seconds a minute off their times. Some people, what'd you run yours in?
7:01.
So you're not knocking a minute off. Like you're not taking it down to 6 minutes. That's AFL times. Yeah. But if you can knock 25 seconds, if you can be doing 6:30s, like that's genuine AFL preseason time. Like, that's flying.
Yeah.
So again, who won it in the end? Did H win it?
I think Judah did. I think it was Judah H.
Yeah, Judah flies.
Sids. And then the two Siemens boys, I think, were up there.
Were they?
Yeah.
Country boys just run around everywhere.
Yeah, running with milk cartons.
Yeah. So again, it was a good session, like that first one. I think first session was one of the higher Ks that I've done, but you put a 2K in it, obviously that's going to ramp it up a little bit. But every night the running's got more and more. The worst night still was the 8 minutes of running.
Oh, no, minutes. That was on JC1, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that was at the back of and it was piss and rain.
Yeah.
It was boggy. I had footy boots on because at the back over were allowed to wear them. My calves felt like they were going to blow up.
Turning circle of like a truck.
Yeah. And you couldn't. Yeah, it was just shit. Yeah. But again, obviously, there's all different things that he does, and that's just building that stamina and stuff. But then last night was like fartly running, but longer than shorter than shorter than shorter. And as you're getting shorter in distance, you're getting higher in like pace.
And the rest is less.
Oh, it was solid. And then obviously, and then just getting some competitive stuff in too near the end was really good. Just Strongy makes me excited.
Oh yeah, he's good.
His ruck work,
big unit,
and just his ruck work is nice. Like it brings someone even like me into the game a little bit more. Where, especially around a stoppage, if you can hit the ball at pace and you know your ruckman's going to tap it straight down to you, it gives you like it makes you excited for it. And even I can't wait to see and once Pickle can get to training. Obviously he's working in Melbourne, so he hasn't been able to get there yet. But when he can get to training, and someone like Pickle and Strongy working together, who like that Diaz is a gun inside mid, like someone who can hit the ball at pace. If you've got someone like Strongy hitting it down to him, like that midfield work is gonna be ridiculous. Yeah. So. And then you've got your Judas and that who can give you that run on the outside and stuff as well. Like it's looking exciting. Like
break the game open.
And open the game up 100%. Like and get that over like all of a sudden. And then we've done the drills and we're going to get better at it. But obviously early on we're not used to have like there was times last year where I was the key forward, the deep forward. Yeah. When I'm 4'5", I can't be. But this year having wangers like so when we're doing those drills and we actually look to open the game up and get that run and carry and get it nice and deep to him. You're training that same night. We trained on that back over when Coops played on him.
Yeah. I was on him at the start and then Coops took him and then it was ugly.
He genuinely pushed Coops around like it was like a kid.
Nothing.
But Coops, there's not a whole lot of... Coops is more of a running kind of running back. He's not taking on a
man
key
on
forward.
Man,
But so having someone like Wangers just as that option down forward, just to, get it to the right spot is going to be unreal. So
it's good that he's on our team.
Oh, yes, 100%, yeah.
I'll take him.
Yes, so I think the preseason, so far has been really, really good. Like, I think the numbers have been great. Like, I said this on the night, actually. So this is my 11th year at Gormy, and when I first came, we didn't have a thirds program. Like, the thirds are kind of, unfortunately, it dropped away and we didn't have it. So my first ever night at Gormy, I rocked up to Stoddard, same as what we did this year. And I think I got there half an hour before and not many people were rocking up. And I think it was 11 people my first ever preseason night at Gormy. I'm like,
far
shit,
out.
what am I, like, because I come from Officer as well, which down Melbourne way, you're getting 50 to 60 kind of, because you got first, seconds, thirds, and like fourths nearly, like under 18s and like a 16s or like nearly a Division 2 of 18s. And I would come to Gorman, I'm like, oh man, like I didn't realise. And then you talk to people, and obviously without that thirds program, and over the years we've slowly built, we've got more and more and more. And then you have a look at, when I rocked up that first night and you look around, you're just watching people strolling from everywhere, and more thirds are coming in. And then I looked at the senior group and we looked around, and you look at the half a dozen recruits that are there, plus you look around and it's people like yourself that have done the under 18s, come up through and now playing senior footy. To have 40, I think it's 46 or 47 that were actually on the track training with a couple watching. I'd love to know when the last time the Gormies had close to 50 on the track night one a pre-season.
Yeah, that was big.
So, and it was a good session too. Obviously, there's a night we did the 2K and stuff, and obviously numbers have been kind of floating around. I think we've been averaging, we'd be 30. I think there's maybe one night was real crappy, and I think no one really wanted to be there, but I think we might have had kind of mid 20s or something like that. But other than that, we've been hovering around that 30. I think last night was 36. Yeah. And that was a hot night too. So, and the Friday nights we've had one or two not happen, and tomorrow night we've got a skill session with the Bull. The Bull's taking a skill session out at Gormy, and then Tucker night and stuff too. So
should be good.
Yeah, I think really excited about what's happened so far. We've got, what have we got? Maybe 4 more sessions. Like,
another 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, another 2 weeks. So another 2 weeks of training, and then we get to have that Christmas break, and then like I said, I don't like running, but I'm actually kind of really looking forward to pushing myself a little bit more that 2K, and I'd love to get myself on 9, or if not, maybe just under. Like, that'd be one of the quicker ones I've done for a long time. So,
well, it's really a battle just against yourself.
Yeah, and
that's all it is.
And that's the best thing about this preseason and the way Jack's done this running is, in other years, and even probably the way I did it sometimes, I tried not to because I knew what it was like, but I hate competing against you. I hate competing against Trent, bloody Judah and stuff, because it just feels like I'm put back in my place where, shit, I'm not going to get there. Where this preseason is purely about yourself.
Yeah, you need to look in the mirror and see where you've come from.
Yeah, where you're at and where you're going to get to. So that's been probably the most pleasing thing, and I've enjoyed that it's not just, I'm not racing against everyone, I'm racing against myself. And like we've said at some of the runs, like you can be slack if you want to. You can pretend you're working hard, but that doesn't achieve anything. If you're rocking up the preseason, you're not rocking up for it to be a cruisy night. You know preseason is going to be hard. So you rock up, you know the work, you're going to do the work, and if you want to cheat yourself, you cheat yourself. But again, you only cheat yourself. You're the one that has to go to bed knowing you didn't work as hard as what you should have. So, I'm really excited about how everything's going, and we've still got things to work out and things to sort out. I'm still really new to my head of footy kind of thing, and I'm probably missing things at the moment that I should be doing, but I feel like we're on top of most of it. While we're still talking about footy, there's some renos and stuff that are going to happen out at the club as well. So the club's still doing some reno works. We're looking at getting the flooring done. The ground looks $1 million at the moment. I know, like a few years ago, kind of let it go for some hay and stuff like that. But now it's getting mowed weekly, and it looks beautiful. Like you drive past or you drive in the ground. It's not perfect on the ground, but like to visually look at, it's really good. So, still a little bit of work to do out the club in the off season, but hopefully we can kind of start that sooner rather than later, maybe. And then so we don't want to rock up to the Thursday night of round 1 and we haven't got it all finished yet. So, but yeah, very
good. Do you want to go through a bit of the fixture?
Yeah, I think while we're talking about the footy, so the fixture come out. Yeah. And I got a dummy draw, well, not a dummy draw, to pretty much what it is now. Yeah. A while ago, and we were asked if we wanted to change anything and all that kind of stuff, but what does it achieve really? Like, you might get, instead of playing one team, you'll get swapped with another team. Like, if you want to be the best, you got to play the best. Yeah. Like, And I understand that, we need as many opportunities as we can to win some games, to push to play finals at some stage and stuff too. But if we can't get close to the team that's coming fifth, we've got some work to do. So I like an easier draw as we can, but it is what it is. And we spoke about it before. Every year things change. Teams pick up, teams lose. I said to you, if you asked me last year, do I want to play Cow twice? Yeah, I do. Do you ask me this year, do I want to play Cow twice? Probably not.
Yeah.
Like, their recruiting's been fantastic. Like, they've busted their ass and recruited some guns. So, do I want to play them twice next year? Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, and we don't have them twice. So, it all goes around.
Yeah, you can't really complain, really. It's just, well, what's the point?
Yeah, and again, I think in other years we've written letters in and nothing's really happened with it. So, again, we got T2 round 1. Season just gone. If we had T2 round 1 away, you'd just be throwing your head back going, fuck
Good
me.
way to start the year.
What a way to say it. But, they've had a tough off season so far. And there's still so much water to go under the bridge before round 1, so you never know what's going to happen. But they've lost from all accounts, and when you talk from their grand final team, and I could be wrong here. So I'll say allegedly, I think they've lost about 10 from their grand final team last year, and it could be a little bit more. I don't know, reserve wise, if they've lost people as well, because they won the twos grand final. So just because they've lost 10 seniors, obviously they drop off a bit, but they've got some quality in the reserves going to come up.
Good players coming back.
And so again, but in saying that, do I want to play Cow twice this year or T2? I'd probably rather play T2 twice, which we've got.
Yeah.
So, you can whinge and carry on, and people will.
I feel like you get what you're given. It's on you to be a better team anyway.
100%. So, and that's right. And it's on us to be better, work harder, keep recruiting like we have, and be a stronger team. So it doesn't matter who we play. We look at the fixture and go, righto, doesn't matter who we got, we're going to win.
Exactly.
And that's the point you want to get to.
Yeah,
so
can't be worrying about who you're playing.
Nah. So the fixture is what it is. There's plenty of comments of it on Facebook and stuff like that, but I don't buy into it. It is what it is, and why try to make things easy for yourself? Like, beat the best to be the best, and we're just going to work harder and be better.
Absolutely.
The AFL Brownlow.
Yes. So we've had a few suggestions. What do we have about the bounce that got up?
Yep.
I got rid of that, and then the Brownlow.
I reckon there's another one as well. I reckon this is our hat trick. I reckon that we've had about 3 now.
AFL House. This one was the nail in the coffin. The bloody Brownlow. Umpires are going to get the stats now.
Did we not say that?
Yeah, about time.
Yep.
I do feel a bit for Matt Rao. Like, it's gone to a point where they've gone, all right, that was so wrong. We're going to change it now.
And that's it is hard. Like,
other
people have won in the past, and you just go, oh, what?
Yeah.
But why is it so? You kind of feel like shit being the one who's won it, and then they change the rules.
You've won it that much, they've gone right. Yeah, this is not good.
But he did win it by too much.
Yeah.
Like, he's obviously quality player, but probably shouldn't have won it by that much. But stats don't mean everything. But I think they are a guide. Like, if someone gets 48 touches, exactly. and if as long as they've got the stats and they've had 48 and they've gone at 70%. That's a good day. If they've had 48 and got at 15%, then the 48 touches are worth fuck all.
Exactly.
So, again, as long as they get all the stats and they get efficiencies and stuff like that, if someone's had 15 clearances, they've had a good day. Like, it's the clearances are hard to get. If you've had 15 clearances and you get best on, you deserve to be best on. So, I think it's a no-brainer, and I think we said that. And like I said, the other way that I liked was having some people in the crowd and that as well. But, umpires can see there, they get a feel for the game while they're out there, and then they can go sit down and go, righto, these are the ones I thought played really well. That matches up. I thought Rao played well, and he did get 38, and he kicked 2.
Yeah.
He maybe was best. It felt good out there. Yeah. His stats equal up to it. Yeah. But then sometimes Rao felt good. Shit, he had 16. Oh, maybe he wasn't as good. And then all of a sudden, such and such got 38 and kicked 2. Yeah, he was better. So I think that's the best way to do it. Is the best player on the ground should get the 3 votes.
Yeah.
So
now those predictors that always come out before the Brownlow, I reckon will be a lot more accurate now.
Yeah, well they will, because they're gonna, like, those predictors will go on stats.
Yeah.
And I hope now that what's going to happen now though, is that the Brownlow will be won next year by the person who gets the most stats every week, and we don't want that either. No. We want someone who's getting touches but efficient with it and getting crucial touches in crucial parts of the game. Like, I know umpires can't go, that's a crucial part, I'll give you a little knock there or whatever. you can't just go on stats. You got to go with the feel of the game, how things felt out there, and then go with the stats to back that up. And as long as that, it's not people getting 3 votes. They've had, like I said, 38 touches. They've kicked no goals and they've gone at 51 or 55%. I'd rather see someone who's had 32 touches but gone at 75% efficiency. I'd much rather see them get 3 votes. So it shouldn't be whoever gets the most votes. So I just hope that it's done properly and the umpires don't go, they want us to use stats. We'll just go on the highest ranked player and give them 3
AFL
votes.
fantasy, just 1, 2, 3
Yeah,
done.
that's right. And that becomes a little wank thing.
Yeah.
Then you're just like, well, now you're taking the feel of it away completely as well. So I can nearly guarantee the umpires balls it up still, and we'll find, and then we'll be talking about something next year, and we'll complain about now. All of a sudden, it's just whoever's got the most stats. That's not what the point's. The point is to back up the feel of the game with who's got the stats as well. So, but yeah, I'm sure we'll be talking about this in less than 12 months' time when the Brownlow's been on again, and we're like, these umpires are fucking hopeless.
Yeah, just don't know what they're doing.
Let's hope we're not doing that. Let's hope they get it right.
Yeah. Some other good news. Tassie, they're getting the stadium.
Was that voted on today? Or was it voted on yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. The Mac Point Stadium has secured majority support and will pass the Legislative Council. The stadium has got the magic number of 8 votes, so the Tassie Devils will enter the competition as the AFL's 19th team.
Telling you, there would have been a few little sphincters tightening up in the AFL house. They put it all out there. This is happening. All of a sudden, stadium not going to happen. Is this team going to happen? There would have been a few people going.
That would have been nerve-wracking, yeah.
And I reckon behind the scenes there might have been a little bit of some money here and there to make sure that this happened, because you don't want to be the AFL that's spooked about number 19 team coming in and it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So I reckon there might have been some stuff going behind the scenes just to make sure that it got pushed along, because there was a few no's.
You bloody vote for that, all right?
Yeah, you vote, otherwise the mafia's like, I know this person, he'll be after you, vote for that. Or there's a paper bag under the table over there. Change your vote to yes, and you can take that paper bag with you. So that's the way the world goes.
How good's that, though?
Cash is king. That's the way the world rolls. So it is good. It is good to have a Tassie team and them hopefully get a good stadium and be a good team and bring us the number 19 team in the comp. So
good excuse to go to Tassie and with the boys for a weekend.
And the best thing about Tassie is the plane goes up, the plane goes down.
Quick.
It's not a bloody 4-hour trip like you won back home from footy trip.
Yeah, that was. We don't do that
Especially
again.
even after a weekend in Tassie, having a few drinks, you can. It's about a 45-50 minute flight home. You can get through that pretty good. Yeah. So and I worked away in Tassie for a bit, and it's actually a nice little place. Nice. There. I spent more time in Launceston. I think I only went to Hobart once, but that was I flew into Hobart, picked up the work car from the other boys that were working in Hobart, and I drove it to Launceston. That's
all right.
I didn't go up to Hobart again, but so that'd be good to see them come in. So when is it? When are they coming in?
2027, I think.
So do they?
They got a VFL team next year.
Yeah, I was about to say. So next year they got the VFL team, and then
I reckon the year after they're in.
So that's going to be pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Especially if if they come in the VFL next year and are useless.
Yeah,
and then they're going to go to AFL. Yeah, so hopefully they come in this year, and you'd like to see them push to play some kind of nearly final spot or play finals or something. So.
It's 2028.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Actually, that makes more sense.
So 2 years in the VFL, and then they get in.
So this year, seeing them develop. Next year, really pushing to 2027. Sorry, pushing them. They should be pushing to play finals because next year they're playing AFL. But obviously, end of 2027, they'll pick up. They'll get in the draft.
They'll get the draft.
Well.
Yeah.
So they'll get looked after.
And they'll make sure it doesn't happen to what happened to Gold Coast.
And I think they've learned now. Like you look, I think they learned from Gold Coast. GWS has obviously developed quicker, and I think they'll learn from those two teams to make sure Tassie don't.
Yeah.
Because you can't bring in a Tassie team represents Tassie and then be shit for years.
Yeah, exactly.
So people in Tassie love their footy too. So you'd like to see them, impacted pretty quick. So that'd be good in 2028 to have a Tassie team on board.
Yeah. Just quickly, I just wanted to jump into some NBA here. Do you know Chris Paul? You know who Chris Paul is?
Is a YouTuber?
No, plays NBA.
Oh, so, Damo's brother.
Chris Paul. So he said that this is going to be his last year at the Clippers. He used to play there years ago, and he's gone back there. He said this is it, like farewell tour. They've just released him, free agency. Like just said, you're done, mate. So they've
So
just
he said he was going to play for him.
he was on the roster there. They're
Yeah.
struggling at the moment, and
Yeah.
they've just let go of him, just sent him off, sent him home, and it's saying that apparently due to his leadership style clashing with them, they're 5-16 at the moment. Like they're terrible. I don't understand why they couldn't keep him on.
So they know he's finishing up. It'd be
Yeah.
like me saying I'm going on a Gormy farewell tour.
Yeah, and then
And all
for
of a
some
sudden
reason, Gormy just go. You can actually
You
just
can go
leave.
now.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah, right.
So it's I don't know. It's weird. Everyone was bloody confused.
We'll have to ring Damo and ask him about it.
Yeah, ask
See-
him what he thinks about Chris leaving.
Now, I don't know much about basketball. That's one thing. I watched a bit at work the other day. I set up a laptop and had some basketball.
Yeah, I've seen you
going.
getting into it. Yeah.
And I watched a little bit, but I don't follow a team.
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah, go
And
for Lakers.
it's something I should get into because
Yeah,
everyone
sure.
loves talking about it.
It's good, yeah.
But again, I don't have much time on my hands to take another sport
Yeah.
on that I want to watch. So, but maybe I'll do it one day.
Yeah, get into it.
The first Ashes,
Jesus.
the two-day
Two-day
test.
2-dayer. Yeah, far out.
That was ridiculous. So,
Oh,
so what? I can't. So we batted. Yeah, we bowled first
yeah.
and rolled them.
Yeah.
For
Stark took
180 or
7
something like that.
5
Yeah.
or 7 or something?
Yeah, it took 7. Yeah,
Yeah.
we bowled 180 and everyone's laughing at them.
Yeah.
And then we get bowled for 140.
Yeah,
or
then we
something.
come out
Yeah,
and just
we
get rolled.
And you go, oh, we're in the back foot
Yeah.
here. And then they were like 1 for 60 odd or something. They were cruising. They were
Yeah.
a couple hundred in front or 100 and something in front, one down. And then we just rolled them. And we had to chase 200 in the afternoon.
Yeah. On the second day.
On the second day, along comes Travis.
Trav ball.
Trav ball.
Yeah.
Just go. So I played cricket on that Saturday because it was Saturday it finished. And then Kelly turned 40 the other week. So
Yep, happy birthday, Kelly.
She probably hate that I said that. But yeah, we just had her family over and that on the Saturday night. So I had it on the TV. But we were just obviously sitting there and having a drink just in the outdoor area at my joint and just chilling out. And we were watching it. And obviously, brother-in-law Daniel and my father-in-law Pete, like they both like cricket as well. So we had it on and we were watching it. And everything was just kind of tightening up a bit. And he did a 4 and you're like, that's interesting. He hit another one, and then he hit a 6, and you're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, so all of a sudden the music got turned down, the cricket went up a couple of notches in the volume.
Getting serious.
And you're watching it, and you're like, and you're watching the time go, but the run chase was getting smaller, and you're like, no way.
Yeah.
This is day 2, we still had whatever, and we're going, there's no way he's going to do this. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Just played
Did it easy.
ridiculous shots.
See what he said? When Nathan Lyon said what he said in the locker room? Because Kawaja didn't go out to bat.
Yeah, I don't. What was it?
He just goes, they're like, well, who's going out? He goes, well, I'll just go. It can't be that hard to go after him.
But doesn't that show like, so if he was, so he's opening this match, so he's opening this, so he'll probably go out and he'll tighten up. But he went out that day and just went, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Let's just win. And he was just, but the shots he's playing is ridiculous.
Oh.
We're talking about like, so obviously, Archer, Joffrey, what's his name?
Joffre.
Joffre.
Yeah.
Joffre Archer is bowling.
Joffre Archer, that's it, yeah.
Bowling 150 odd. Then obviously Wood though. So Wood hurt us in the first innings.
Yeah,
like
he
he's
did.
bowling 150 odd as well.
Quick.
Imagine going out to open the batting, and at both ends you got Archer who's big and tall and he's hitting the deck at 150 and just wants to hurt you, and then you got Wood at the other end swinging it and stuff, bowling 150 odd as
50.
well. There is no break.
No.
Like you look at Aussies now, like. You know, we've probably never had 2 bowlers bowl 150.
No.
Like, so at the moment, obviously with Cummins out, but even Cummins doesn't hit 150.
No.
But you've got Stark, who's
Stark's probably the
Stark's
quickest,
killing
I suppose,
it,
yeah.
and he's hitting mid 140s when
Yeah.
he's bowling well. But then Neester's bowling at the other end in this second test, and he's hitting 130s, like
Yeah.
maybe 140. Like 10 kilometres doesn't sound fast, but when the cricket ball's coming down at you, he's freaking fast at
Yeah.
150. So obviously the first thing, so obviously Wood's not playing this game here, so that's given us a massive.
happy about that, yeah.
Big time. Well, both opener batsmen will be happy about it because you don't want to be facing it at either end. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, so and then obviously, and then I'd like to go back to what I was saying before. Just watching it get closer and closer, and then all of a sudden you're just going, we can actually win this.
Yeah.
He was playing like pull shots that went over cover and stuff. Like he was just they
ridiculous.
weren't cricket shots.
No.
But just it was cool to watch.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was.
we won it day 2, which kind of hurt because I'd kind of planned have a few drinks at Kelly's birthday, and not plan to be hungover. But I thought if I am a touch hungover on the Sunday, wait till Sunday afternoon, you get to sit back, watch a
Sit
bit
on
of
the
cricket.
couch. Yeah, it's the best.
Nothing
No.
to watch. So
And then
so
it feels like it takes so long because it was scheduled to go for the 5 days.
Yeah.
And then it's just a mass, like, it's back today, but it feels like it's been
Feels
ages.
like ages.
Yeah.
I forget, did you see the thing on news of the trucks and that loading up the food that wasn't needed?
Nah, for the
For the
Perth
day
game,
3
yeah.
and 4 and stuff.
No.
Because they catered for,
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. You'd think they probably cater for at least 3 days and then, halfway through day 3, they gauge where things are at and obviously do an order for that night so there's food the next day. It was pallets and pallets of food.
Oh,
And I think it all
God.
went to like maybe Salvos or something like that. So I think a lot of it got donated or something. But
Yeah.
you'd hate to think that's close. You'd hate to think how much money in food has been wasted. But at the end of the day, the Aussies get it done in 2 days against the Poms. I'm happy to see
Happy
that every
days,
day of the
yeah.
week.
Fuck
So-
you, Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
See what he said? He was like,
he makes some comments.
We're
Worst
gonna win.
team.
We're gonna win 5-0. He's like, this is the best team I've seen in 25 years, and the worst Australian team I've seen in 25 years.
Just stick to doing whatever you do
Yeah.
in late night TV, and don't go getting into something you don't know anything
Yeah.
about.
Just quickly, there's a review here
Yeah.
for LB. We're watching the cricket at the moment. It's
Yes.
on. Scotty Boland's trying to get out Joe Root. Tight.
The umpire had said not out,
Yeah.
so it's going to be umpire score. Even if I think if anything, it's going to clip leg. Oh. It's missing by probably 10, 15 mil or
Yeah.
something over leg. So umpires do good at that. All right, sometimes don't they?
Oh, under
so,
the- yeah.
so I don't. Sometimes at local cricket you need an umpire. Central,
Yeah, no.
never done it,
No.
and never will. Even at square leg, I've got anxiety.
Yeah.
So I'm not umpiring. These guys have got bowling 140 clicks and make good decisions. So
Yeah, but
It's not-
someone had a go at me at Square Leg before.
have you?
Yeah. Yeah, won't say who.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah.
I was thinking maybe it was me. I might
No.
can't wait to see.
No. Yeah. Apparently, I wasn't looking at the stumps.
Well,
I was. Yeah.
I get caught day. See, my attention span's not awesome. I'll get caught daydreaming sometimes, and then if there's a big appeal for like a stump, I'm like, oh shit. Especially if it looks like it's definitely out. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, not out. I did benefit of the doubt to my
Yeah.
teammates most of the time. So, this test match so far, so as we're watching,
Yeah.
it,
What are we? 3 for 175, Root 62, Brook 31. So they're building a bit of an innings
Yeah.
now.
Well, considering we had him 2 for 5 or something like that.
Yeah. Stark coming out flying.
Start coming out the first over as he does. He's done. I don't know how many times. The stats are massive.
Yeah.
I think one of the boys at work nearly looking at the odds of what it'd pay for like a wicket in the first over.
Yeah.
And it was only paying $4 something. Like
Far out.
because he does it so consistently. We're like, and I actually did say to Johnny, the guy at work, "Oh, catch that." I said to the guy at work, Johnny, I'm like, put a grand on it, and we were just laughing about it. And then 6th ball the first time we got the wicket. I'm like,
Told ya.
could have turned that into $4 grand, Johnny. So, but yeah, I wouldn't have put $1,000
No,
on it.
no way.
Unless I had $1 million in my back pocket, I wouldn't mind put $1,000 on it
Yeah,
just
why
for a bit
not?
of fun. But yeah, you're not doing that every week. But yeah, that looks like they're building a bit of innings now. But as we know, the way they play, they're 3 for 176 off. What is that? Where is it?
39.1.
39. So they're not flying, but they're
Yeah.
not. But I've seen test matches after 40 overs, teams on 80. So
Yeah.
they're going okay. But the way they play, because they're so, that baseball or whatever they
Yeah, have you
fucking
heard
like to
his
call it.
terminology behind that?
Oh, I've heard something. I'm
Yeah.
not remembering things.
They pretty much said, got him. Stark's just come back on and taken a wicket already.
Straight away, Brooke.
Yeah.
Straight to Steve Smith. Steve's not happy about it.
Yeah.
He's such a weird character.
Isn't he?
He's taking a catch and he's shaking his head.
He's probably like, I had my hands in the wrong spot or something.
I had my hand 10 mil out from where I wanted it. I'm just not happy with it. He's actually shaking his head.
What happened?
Straight across him. I don't reckon he's picked it up. I reckon he's picked it up. Look at him. He's a weird character, isn't he?
Oh, weirdo. Brendan McCullum was saying that he tells the batsman just to swing at everything to take the wear off the ball.
And to not leave balls.
Don't leave him.
So I think I've seen this. Yeah, it's actually, again, I forget the stat.
Yeah.
But it was like the opening batsman there.
Yeah, Ben Duckett, his hit rate of hitting the ball is 99%.
99%.
So every 100 balls, he leaves one.
So, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I understand it, but if the ball's not there to hit, don't hit it.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you go out. Like,
Yeah.
that ball there, Brooks, going across him, leave it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hitting the stumps. You're coming into like, obviously it's getting a little bit darker there now. You don't have to play at that. But obviously with the way that they're being told to play is, if it's there, go at it. He goes, edges it, he's gone.
Exactly.
So obviously obviously has had their time, it's worked, but doesn't work in every country, I suppose.
No, not here. Don't try that shit on us.
I hope Stokes goes out. I don't really like Stokes.
Yeah.
I've been really struggling to kind of really like him.
Yeah, and his hair as well. It just annoys me, and his fucking red beard.
Bit of arrogance about him, but I suppose he's captain of a country. So
Yeah, he's not a bad player as well.
Yeah, right. I've got written here down my cricket.
Yeah, what's going on?
My cricket's shit house. I'm doing nothing. I've been playing A's, keeping in A's. Old backstopping, I'd probably call it.
Yeah.
I drop every second one and catch every other one. But I do. I said to you before, I do enjoy. I enjoy playing A's and being in that kind of. It's like playing senior footy and stuff like that. I like playing that top level, but yeah, there's some players that are a lot better than me at that level. When I train maybe once a week or sometimes none because of footy, and I've got plenty on my plate. I would have loved to have grown up here as like from a kid and really go up through the ranks here and take my cricket really serious. I would love to maybe try to play A's consistently somewhere, but I know that at the moment I'm just kind of filling in with the gloves while they they thought they might have flicked
bit
it.
of a shout.
Yeah. I know that at the moment I'm just kind of keeping an A's. I'm there for morale. I'm there to, but it's but hopefully at some stage I know that I'll go back to B's and I'll get to play with my nephew again and obviously my brother-in-law and the boys down in B grade too. So, but yeah, A's we actually lost the other week. The A's don't lose a whole lot. We actually had the boys spoke about it. We had A, B, and C all lose on the same day the other week. Yeah, which again,
last time at ex students that would have been.
It doesn't happen very
donkeys.
often. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. And B grade got done by 10 wickets. They played against Glenn.
Jeez.
And Paulo like opens the batting for Glenn, and he's made probably 1,000 runs already this year. The bloke just that's close. He doesn't miss at the moment. He's just making runs for fun. So yeah, he made him, and him and Dunny made him none down. But we've got a bit of a different team in B's, a few young guys in that too. So you learn you don't win grand finals that was November.
Yeah.
You win them in March off the last ball innings.
Yep.
I did that last year. Remember? I told you.
Oh, yeah, you win the hit runs and
hit the runs,
put your hands up and everyone come running on the field.
Yeah, I threw me bat in the air. I think the bat's still in the air. I think it's still in the air. I think it palms everything. That was pretty cool. But yeah, my cricket's not flying. I enjoy playing cricket. I think Jimmy, A-grade captain, he said the other week like he hasn't had a flyer this season, and he goes, if I didn't like the blokes I play with, I wouldn't fucking play. Yeah. And that's so true. Like,
yeah, well, that's with anything probably, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And now even with footy, like, even when you're winning sometimes, like, if you don't like the blokes you're playing with, but cricket's one of those things, as much as it's a team sport, obviously, but at the same time, it's such an individual thing as well. Like, and if you're not going well individually and you're not making runs or not taking wickets or you're dropping catches all the time, you just hate it and you're just going, why do I bother? But then, again, when you've got a group of blokes that you actually really like and you enjoy playing with, then you're like, yeah, it is worth it. It is a bit fun. Right. So it is okay. So, he's going to get him again. He's going to get him again for sure.
Edge for 4, that's annoying.
Yeah. So as we speak to, I suppose, netball-wise, the netball's got a fair bit going on. Yeah. But they've got their tryouts at the moment. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna say a number now. I'll say allegedly, but I feel like from A to, and you may know this because Charles might have said, from A grade to D grade, there was 90 people registered to play or something. Jeez, I could be wrong. That's ridiculous. Jeez, that just ain't. Well, they can nearly take 40. I think they can only take 40 on. Yeah. Maybe it was 90 register from A to 15s. Yeah. I don't know. Well, even that, if there's 7 on a court at the time. Yeah. Say you've got 2 on the bench. That's like 60 players. That's right. So it's a lot of people not getting a game. Yeah. That's one thing I like about football is being able to cut people. Yeah. Like you do, but that's on a Saturday or Thursday. Sorry, you have your 22 selected seniors, then you'll filter down that you have to go see some senior guys and go, hey mate, sorry, this week's not your week. You're not going to be playing seniors. You go back to find some form. The hard one is that I always find, like as a senior coach, you're telling someone they can't play in the seniors this week, but they still get to go and get a game and prove themselves or work on some stuff. Whereas a twos coach, you actually have to tell someone, hey, you haven't got a game at all. Like
Yeah,
that's actually
that's
probably
hard,
a harder thing to tell people. And netball, I guess that's why they have the tryouts and they've had really good numbers. So hopefully that's really, well, obviously netball went pretty well last year. But you know, I'm hearing some pretty positive things from behind the scenes at netball as well about how the selection process and stuff will go from right through from A grade to under 15s. I don't know if it was I'm not going to say that. I think maybe last year it wasn't picked awesome at some levels, but I think this year it sounds like the way they're going to do it is going to be, you know, if you deserve a spot, you'll get a spot.
Exactly,
and I think that's really good, especially in the juniors where you know, we can bring some talent to the club as well. It might not be the right. Anyway,
kick on.
But so hopefully that's really positive right through from from A grade right through to 15s. Footy, again, like we spoke about before, numbers are good. Always, if there's any listeners out there that aren't playing footy and want to come for a kick, you know, please feel free to come for a kick. You know, we want as many people on our list as possible to make sure that we're kind of continuing what we're doing, and that's fielding the 2 reserves and senior teams, and then obviously our under 18s. I think that list is up around 18 now, which is really good. And obviously you're an assistant coach at that level as well. I think that list is pushing the kind of that 18 with maybe like 1 or 2 that are kind of pretty confident in coming. And that's the aim. That was the aim kind of before Christmas when I spoke to Liam. If you can get around that 18 kind of mark by Christmas, you always get 3 or 4 or 5 after Christmas. There's a few kids out there who are like, I'm not saying I'm playing now and doing preseason and stuff like that.
Yeah, they want to relax for a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So there's going to be a few that I have no doubt that will come out of the woodworks after. So again, I think the club's fine. I'll be at our AGM the other week and Ben's president again, and which is really good for the club. It's consistency of the committee. There's a couple that jumped off the committee, which again happens all the time. But they're pretty consistent overall who kind of stay on the committee and stuff like that. I think all the netball coaching and that, I think that's just about sealed delivered. I think there's a couple of maybe age groups that, or a couple of grades that haven't got someone just yet or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's just about done. All the footy coach, your old boys jumped on as an assistant / kind of the board man as well. So we get Benny the board man.
Yeah, Dad's in.
He's in to do the board. So and that's a thankless job. That job, I hate doing it. So so again, it's just another head that's seen a lot of footy and that's on our side.
Yeah,
so
good for us, I reckon.
Yeah, a lot of really really positive things, and we keep chucking forward. So again, as we said at the start of the pod, you know, we try to smash out another couple of eps before the Christmas break.
Yeah.
Again, if anyone's got some topics or some bits and pieces to throw at us before Christmas without footy, we'll probably scratch a little bit for some stuff. There's always stuff to talk about. We've made this ep go for longer than what we probably thought it was going to go for. So so like, if anyone's got other things we can have a chat about and stuff too, throw them at us. Share the crap out of this episode as well. Get our listeners back up around before Christmas, and then we look forward to a really exciting kind of 2026, and all the ideas we have, we just got to start doing.
Yep. Sounds good. Righto.
Too easy, mate.
Let's do it.